Thus, an individual's personality is more consistent across their lifespan rather than in different situations, and trait stability increases across the lifespan.
So 3 psychologists in the fall of 2020 published this in-depth analysis of Kamala Harris's personality in a paper, and this video simply takes the highlights from this paper. If you want to read the original paper, you can find it on my website, lukeford.net, at the top.
Harris's primary personality pattern was found to be dominant asserting, a measure of aggressiveness, complemented by secondary ambitious, confident, and outgoing congenial patterns. Measures of narcissism and extroversion, respectively. The prominence of the dominant pattern in conjunction with distinctive, ambitious, and outgoing patterns in her overall personality configuration is indicative of a high dominance, charismatic subtype. Charismatic by virtue of the elevated, ambitious, outgoing amalgam. Harris's high dominance charismatic personality is reflected in a charismatic presidential style marked by a flair for the dramatic and effective rhetoric. Harris is likely to show an active, positive presidential temperament in which she remains optimistically self-confident and may derive pleasure from the exercise of power in political objectives. Harris possesses the leadership skills of mobilization and consolidation, meaning she is able to motivate supporters and foster supportive relationships necessary for implementing policy objectives. As a high dominance extrovert, Harris is likely to advocate for change and employ an influential foreign policy orientation in which she seeks to play a leadership role in international affairs and initiates collaborative activities with foreign leaders. Overall, Harris's major personality strengths in a political role are her confident assertiveness and personal charisma. Her major personality-based shortcomings are likely to be a predisposition to occasional lapses in emotional restraint or self-discipline. The full-text research paper related to this presentation, as well as papers associated with numerous other studies conducted through the Unit for the Study of Personality in Politics, including a study on the personality profile.
Okay, so I read this paper. They also note that she's likely to lack conscientiousness and, lack emotional restraint and self-discipline. She will tend to be authoritative, direct, and persuasive. She will try to lean in on being intimidating, abrasive, contentious, coercive, and combative, to dictate to others and to humiliate others to evoke compliance. All right, she'll have a strategy of assertion and dominance, and will try to intimidate people by hostility, sarcasm, criticism, and threats. She will try to browbeat others into respecting her and submitting to her. So here's a sample observation on Kamala Harris. She impressed Californians with a commanding presence, offering a preview of the senator the country would see pointedly questioning Republican nominees during confirmation hearings.